Hi, welcome back to Give Me 5 Friday. Today I'm at Vista Grande High School with Lorena Jimenez.
Hi.
Hi. She is the assistant principal for academics. And before this, you were a counselor, correct?
Yes, I was a counselor.
All right. She was a wonderful counselor. Very helpful. Yeah.
I loved it. I did love counseling.
Yeah, and so that really helped having all that knowledge for your current position, correct?
Absolutely, yes.
All right, great. Well, are you ready for your 5 questions?
I am. I'm ready.
Okay. Number 1, who was your role model growing up?
My role model was definitely my dad.
Oh.
My dad, if he had any weaknesses, he never showed them. I always felt like he wasn't a macho guy, but he was pretty fearless. I never saw him like break a sweat. And I always felt like he had the answer to everything. So if I ever was, worried about something, I knew that my dad had it covered. Yeah. He also had impeccable work ethic, and he really exposed me to some like things that most other kids probably weren't exposed to, as far as like working and I don't know. He always went out of his way to help people, and I'm really happy that I was able to be present when that happened. Yeah. He's still around. He's just older now. He's 85 now, so he's not as fearless as he was. But in my eyes, he always will be. But he was definitely my role model, and he also, I feel, is like the person that if I ever feel like, I just don't feel like doing something today, or I just feel like I have to give 100% because I feel like I'd be letting him down if I didn't, so he's still my role model for sure.
So you're definitely daddy's girl.
I guess you could say that, yes.
Yeah. Oh,
I guess you could say that.
Well, you'll have to show him this interview.
There was actually, so there's 4 girls and 1 boy in the family, and I think that all of us probably felt like we were his favorite. Like he's one of those parents where we were all his favorites. So.
Oh, that's great. That's great. If you could travel anywhere in the world this summer, since you probably don't have the whole summer off because you're in administration now, but if you could travel anywhere this summer, where would it be?
I would want to go to Rome and Paris.
Oh, nice.
I've always wanted to go there. My daughter wants to go there, and I really want to experience the food, the sightseeing, the history, and the shopping for sure.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
So those are my 2 places that I want to go.
Bucket list item for sure.
For sure, yes.
Okay, what was the last concert you attended?
The last concert is Bruno Mars.
Oh.
Yes, it was very high energy, and I was really impressed with his, he was just very suave. He's like super suave, but at the same time like super, it was really fun. It was just a really fun concert.
He has fun songs.
He has really fun songs, yes, for sure.
That's great. If you were not assistant principal at Vista Grande High School, what would be your dream job?
Interior design.
Oh.
I really like creating spaces that when you walk in, it's beautiful, but comfortable.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know how good I would be at it, but I would love to do it.
Yeah.
Or I would have loved to have done it. So
well, you can come practice on my house.
Anytime. I love that. I love that.
All right. And last but not least, what is a hobby that you would like to take up but you just haven't yet?
Sewing.
Oh, okay.
I want to learn how to sew. I want to know how to hem things. I want to know how to fix, like I see so many things that I like, and I'm like, I would really like that if it didn't have that pocket. Or maybe if it was a little shorter. Or maybe if it was, so there's so many things that I would want to alter.
Yeah.
And I just think sewing would be one of those things that I'd want to take up for sure.
Oh, yeah, that's great. Did you ever watch Project Runway?
I did,
oh
yes.
My gosh, that was awesome.
I stopped watching it after, I don't know how many seasons it has now, but I watched the original Project Runway, and I loved it. I was like, you could do that. Oh my gosh, I could change that.
Yes.
So now I see things and I'm like, I would really like it if it just had this. And so I think I could do that if I knew how to sew.
Oh, fun. Yeah. Well, what do you have going on? So we have, 6 weeks left now? 6 weeks of school left, I think. So what's going on in preparation for the end of the school year?
Oh my gosh, this is the busiest time of the school year. So we're preparing for next year. Students are selecting their course requests. We're preparing the schedules for the teachers. And then the biggest thing right now, of course, is closing out the year with graduation. Yes. So making sure that everything is organized and ready for graduation. And, we have a lot of ceremonies coming up, award ceremonies. So there's a lot going on. This
There
is that time of
is.
year where it's nonstop.
Yes. So please make sure to check the website as well as social media for Vista Grande High School and Casa Grande Union High School District. We have Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So please make sure you're always looking at that because there's lots going on and you don't want to miss out on anything. Well, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you.
I hope have a
This was fun.
Yes, it was. I hope you have a wonderful Easter and happy Friday, everyone.
Happy Friday.